Blender tips and other neat things to know too. So, this video may not apply to everybody because I'm targeting towards the people who want to use Blender how do I put it? A fun way. They're not working to progress to eventually make this a professional career, they're working to progress just for themselves. And there's certain things that you can do when you're trying to learn Blender that could help you, and then there's other things that you do that you don't realize you're fucking yourself over. So this video, hopefully, can help you realize that and hopefully get yourself out of that. Anyway, let's begin. Oh yeah. Alright, I just made this presentation. How did I already forget this? Oh god. Alright, so disclaimer number 1. I still suck at Blender. I've been using Blender for only a year now. There's a lot of things I understand, but there's also a lot that I still don't understand. I'm not a professional. I'm not even an expert. I'm not a beginner either though, but this is still some good advice because these are some tips I've helped with some friends with, and it helped them a lot, so it motivated me to create this video. Alright, disclaimer number 2. This is not a good video for professionals. If you are in a 3D art field or 3D any type field or something that you want to make a career out of, do not, I mean if you want to watch this video, go ahead, but do not watch the video and hope that you're going to get some like top tier advice from a professional. I am no professional. I say in every video. So yeah, it's not a good idea. Step number 1. Get out of tutorial hell. I'll pull up on screen what I mean by this, of some examples of that, but basically, tutorial hell, from what I've learned from the Blender community, is basically the way that when you pull up your cube in Blender software or whatever fucking object you're gonna work with, you'll notice that you want to do something. You want to model a gun or something, you know, you want to model a person. And then you sit there and you start thinking to yourself, how the hell do I do that? And then you go to YouTube and you go find some tutorials. Now that don't sound too bad, right? Well, it can be bad depending on the circumstances. And the way how you get into tutorial hell is that every single time you go to model something, don't matter whatever you're going to do for the day, when you go model something, if you have to look up a tutorial every single time, you're stuck in tutorial hell. That's what tutorial hell is. You have to look up a tutorial every single time. Tutorial hell is basically another way of saying that you're not actually learning anything from Blender. You're not understanding Blender. You're just having someone tell you what to do rather than doing it yourself. Now, my advice to getting out of tutorial hell is kind of dependent on who you are as a person. Kind of. But the advice here could work on anyone, because it's helped me and it's helped 7 other friends of mine. So here's the advice. Here's the magical cure. Watch a tutorial. Alright, it's okay to watch tutorials. Watch the tutorial and then practice that tutorial without watching the video 5 times on your own. To ask yourself, what is the purpose of the tutorial that I watched? Is it just a niche thing? Is it very niche, something you might not use again? Then the tutorial's fine then, you know. But if it's something you're going to be constantly using, then that's probably a good thing that you should practice it outside of the tutorial. It's okay to check back on the tutorial to make sure you're still doing it correctly, or at least in the correct way that you judge for yourself. I can't judge you, I'm no professional. But yeah. A great way of getting out of tutorial hell that has helped me and other friends of mine is to take what you learned from the video, try to understand why this is being taught and why it's important, and then try and understand another thing, if this is just a niche thing that you might use once and never again, or if this is something you see yourself using constantly every time you model, render, whatever you may do. But tutorial hell? Oh my god! It's so awful because it makes you feel like that there's just not anything you can do. Sometimes it could even remove your motivation. So try and get yourself out of it before you end up sitting to yourself and saying, man, I give up. No, don't give up. Swear to fucking God, I'll come into your house and serve you a croissant if you don't give up. I mean, if you like croissants, of course, so I can give you biscuits too, if that's what you like. Biscuits and gravy, I don't care. Whatever dish you like to eat, I'll give you that if you don't give up. Blender is amazing. It's so fun to learn. There's so much potential with it. Don't miss out on your potential. And I mean it. Like, dude, Blender, I was about to miss out on my potential. That I made some of the best artworks ever. Here's the artworks on screen, by the way. But I made like some of my most favorite artworks using a mash between Blender and Clip Studio Paint. And if that's what you want to do, that's awesome. But if you want to use just Blender, go for it. Do it. Don't give up. And get out of tutorial hell, because tutorial hell might make you want to give up. So definitely try to avoid that, or get out of it if you are in it already. Number 2. This is a very, very important one. Actually, this one should have been number 1, but I didn't put any time into making the slideshow. Number 2. Understand the fundamentals. What the hell do I mean by that? Okay, the fundamentals is kind of subjective from what I've seen, but the fundamentals to me is understanding the basic functions of Blender. What I mean by that is understanding how to move your object, scale your object, transform it in other ways, rotate it and stuff, understanding to apply those transformations to your object, kind of the base stuff that you're going to be doing 100 times over, you know, the basics. Understand what certain modifiers do, understanding topology, that's a very important one. Topology is going to lead you very far if you learn how to do it well enough. I don't understand topology very well. I understand the importance of it though. And that's one of the fundamentals that you need to know, is understanding the importance of some of the things that you're going to be doing while trying to model the things that you want. Like for me, I use Blender to model furniture and other like urban type landscapes and stuff, because hell no, I'm not going to draw that through Clip Studio Paint. I'm lazy as fuck. I'm going to do it all in Blender. Literally the only reason I started teaching myself to learn Blender is because I wanted to make cities and shit in 3D rather than drawing it myself in 2D. And it created a very unique art style with my artworks. So honestly, it made it even more fun. But basically, understanding the fundamentals, moving the object, transforming the object, topology, subdivision surfaces and stuff like that, sounds complicated, okay? And another thing I should mention that I don't think I put in the slides, do everything when you're learning, do a step at a time. Take your small steps. Do not take a large step for one thing to another before you understand the previous thing. I do not suggest that. Do not take big steps. Do it little by little. Do it month by month, okay? You gotta spend a good amount of years understanding all this stuff, or else you're gonna end up being in the middle of nowhere and not understanding anything. If you've never seen my art style crisis video, I highly suggest it, because that is a great example as to why you shouldn't take big steps at a time. Anyway, number 3. This one's actually pretty important. So, do some goofy shit. I'm not lying. Do some goofy shit. Like, I did some stuff that was completely irrelevant, but actually helped me learn a bit more. I created chess pieces. Why? I wasn't going to make a chessboard, but I just decided to do so anyway. I made a keyboard in Blender. I don't know why I did, I just chose to. It wasn't even the main purpose. I wanted to learn city buildings, but instead I chose to learn a keyboard. Why did I choose to learn a keyboard? Because it helped me learn topology a bit more, and subdivision surfaces. Doing goofy shit, first of all, can make it fun for you while learning Blender. So don't do the boring shit like the donut tutorial. No offense, I do like the donut tutorial, but I feel like the donut tutorial is targeted towards professionals rather than people who just want to use this software for fun. The donut tutorial just kind of throws everything at you all at once, and at least for me, I couldn't comprehend the importance of what I'm doing during the donut tutorial. You just kind of follow a tutorial, you know. So anyway, do some goofy shit, okay? The donut tutorial is goofy, so if you want to do that, go right ahead. If it helps you, go right ahead. It didn't help me. It did jack shit for me, so it doesn't help me at all. Fucking look at something in your room, right? Alright? Look at your room. I don't know if you have a room. Look at the street alleyway or whatever you're doing right now. Take something from your room and try to model it in Blender. If you're stuck at a point where you don't know what to do while you're doing your goofy shit, just like make it up on the spot and then compare it to maybe like a tutorial to see what you could have done better. Hey, at least for me, this is what makes Blender so much fun. Maybe to somebody else, they'll get angry and pissed and then get a little bit tired of it and then throw their mouse across the room because they can't figure it out. Which is okay, let your emotions through, but I don't suggest destroying stuff over not being able to understand something, because you can easily understand something if you just practice it hard enough. Anyway, number 4, be ambitious, but not too ambitious. What I mean by that is that basically do something big. Do a big project, but don't make it too big where you fucking overstress yourself so much that you want to punch a wall, okay? Being ambitious is a good thing. Always be ambitious. Alright, next point. Oh, there's not one. I thought I had a 5th point. I feel like I could add so much more to this because there's so much I could say. If you liked this video, if you liked how passionate I got right here and right now, if you want to see another one where I could go a bit further than what I just did broadly right here, let me know in the comments. Let me know if you want a part 2 to Blender tips. Jesus, this was such a short video. Wow. I didn't actually have that much to say. It's hard to do tutorials. I'm not a teacher. I just create things. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching the video and hope you have a great rest of your day and or night, and I'll see you in the next video.